Well, hello, hello, everybody. Sorry. Welcome back to Friday. Welcome back to Late Night with Kettle Kitchen. Blue's joining us. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, sorry. I forgot the music stopped. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming, and we're glad you're here. We're kind of doing things a little different. So, Blue, to my knowledge, will be joining me Friday nights, and we will be interviewing special guests. If you watched me over on Thursday night Homestead Hangout, we are having that kind of interview system here on Friday nights, and then we'll chit chat for a little bit afterwards. So I just want to say hi to everybody. I do want to everybody, if you can, throw out to Rena LaRue. She's going through some medical stuff, so our thoughts are with you, our friend. Please get better. Nanny Tam's in with us. Nana 9 Acres is in with us. Thank you, everybody, to coming in. Are you ready to bring up those people that are down in the cellar?
Yeah, who have we got, Tony?
Well, I know they're from the U.S.
Okay.
I know that they might be rooted somewhere, but I'm not quite sure if it's Texas or TX.
They're the same thing.
They are. They're chuckling, so they get what I'm saying. So that's fine. It would be our friends Nina and Boyce from Rooted in Texas. Thank you for coming in, guys. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you for having us.
Yes, always. You guys are welcome here. Always. We also have Carly Jackson, which is Stephanie Harriet, Large Family Diabetic Cooking. It's her daughter. And then we have, Nanny Tam, we already said. And Rena's trying to communicate where she can, but it may not be as much as normal. So going to have to deal with that, guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Blue doesn't know what the question, Blue's had the questions before, but she don't have them in front of her. So
if she asks, I haven't got a clue.
If she wants to ask a question, she will, but it'll be based off of their responses or my commenting or questions I ask. So, Bev Moffitt, thank you for coming in. Miss Christina, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. All right, so it's Nina and Boyce from Rooted in Texas. Okay. Is it rooted in Texas or is it rooted in TX? Which are you going with?
I like to spell it out. Nina likes to hyphenate it, like make it short.
Okay, that didn't answer my question.
Yes. It depends how happy you feel for the day.
But I do know from searching myself, I can find it both ways. So It does pop up for me. But I don't know if that's because you guys are in my history and and so it recognizes it or not. But anyways, I wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, well,
I think our handle is just TX.
Yeah.
I think it's TX is the way it's listed, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I see Lisa, Jesse's girl at Lazy Days Ahead, is in with us. Thank you for coming in.
Hi,
all right.
Auntie
So
Lisa.
I have, give me just 1 second because I wanted to look at some information I do have in the description box. I put their handle down. I put their channel link down. And also, let's see, where else is it? Or what else is it is what I should say. Okay, so you don't need to hear my voice again, so I'll get rid of that. Come on. All right. So you have no stop. Stop. See?
King of
Technology is great until
organisation,
you get
yes, isn't it?
anyways. It says that you guys currently have 908 subscribers. You have 281 videos.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's a feat in itself, isn't it?
We are so close. It's ridiculous. I can almost taste it, but the watch hours are completely like.
Well, and that's that happens, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think I know from experience the struggle I had the most was getting to the 1,000. I opted to not monetize, and a lot of channels do. For me, looking at it from the outside into that direction, I think that's the hardest struggle, maintaining that 365 days once you get there. That's where the struggle is, because you got to keep those hours up in order to maintain your monetization. So
Yeah.
everybody looks at it different. That's just my 2 cents on it. But anyways, I did look a little bit further. You currently have over 44,000 views on your channel, which is great when you think about it. You joined March 13th, 2016, but don't go into any details on that because there's a question that comes up, and we'll try to clarify that a little bit. Nice thumb up. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So in these first 4 questions, you guys can answer together, individually, however you want. I'll leave that up to you, okay? Why did you guys pick your channel name? Now, I know from experience and knowledge, you guys had a different name. So what made you choose the name you're with now?
You want to take this one?
We were just really looking for something shorter, simpler, kind of straight to the point.
And give us more of a roundabout, because our channel, we do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So we don't want to be isolated or put in a box.
Limited. Yeah. Limited to just one specific genre.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, I think we've talked about it before too, and I don't know if both of you were on or if it was just Nina that time, but I had talked about how it really tells you guys that title, that channel name you have now really is you guys, and that's what I love about it. You guys are there, you live there, you're engrossed into that, and everything about Texas is in you. So I like it.
Yes.
All right. So this is the question that I said we'd come back to later. When did you start your channel? Now, what I'm referring to is when did you guys start putting content out? But as I said, the channel was started back in 2016. So was that just as your individual channel and then you evolved into content?
Yeah.
Or did you...
That's how it all started.
I think we actually started putting a video out in...
Oh, let me see.
2017?
She's going to do her research real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think our oldest was a short, which was not... Oh, it was a short whenever there was no shorts.
Short before it was shorts?
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
I can't remember.
As far as I can remember, because I have a real bad memory, is about 2017 when we put the first video out, and we were renting a house up there in Cleveland.
No, it's been further back than that.
Oh, when we were in South Houston?
Yes.
Oh, you go way back. No.
Yes, way back.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Like I have any knowledge of that. I'm just throwing it out there.
But yeah, I want to say maybe about 4 years ago, perhaps.
No, it was longer than 4 years ago.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, 4 years ago would make it 2019.
Yeah, time is just weird. Like, it doesn't feel like it's been that long for us.
Right.
But it apparently has.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to go with this 2019?
I want to go with 20. I think it was like 2017, 2018. Because I know where I was working at that time.
I'm going to put 2017 and 2019 both in with a question mark next to it. How's that
Roger.
sound? Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. What is your channel about? That's your next question.
A little bit of everything about Texas. We do a little gardening. We do a little cooking. Oh my God, we love to eat. So a lot of cooking things we try to do.
You confidently remind us of that every time you do a
Oh,
video.
every time. I love it. I am so good at eating. It's just, I
I can
impress
never
myself.
fail.
A fail is still not a fail, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
But a little bit of everything Texas. Like Nina got me to doing this one part of of our channel where it's the fun facts, what I do, and just about Texas information, anything going on weird and happening in Texas, about Texas, for
Right.
Texas, kind of thing. So
Do you
yeah,
enjoy doing that part?
I do. I enjoy doing it,
Good.
but it's hard. It's getting harder to find things that are weird, and because Texas is just weird to begin with.
I could go down so many roads, but I'm just going to leave it alone with that. Okay. So your next question, and I know that you guys are under 1,000 because that would be, I am assuming, one of the major things that would fall into this, but you haven't got there, so that's understandable. So your answer probably will give us a different perception. Okay. And Blue kind of would have had the same answer too, I would assume. Can you tell us what milestones on YouTube have stood out for you the most?
Hitting the 500 subscribers, that made our day. Like it
Well, actually, hitting our first 100 was like, oh, wow, okay. There's 100 people watching us and that actually subscribe. Wow, okay. That was a huge number for us. And then whenever we hit that 500, and then now that we hit that 900, it's like, is this real? Like, know. But yeah, it's weird.
I've said this before. I think once I hit more people than I knew I was onto something. I just didn't know what it was at the time. Yeah. All right. So now we move into the next segment. We're going to start with Nina. And these are going to be 20 questions about what is your favorite and what is your least favorite. Okay. And they will get the favorite and the least favorite together. Same question. Then we'll move on to the other person who will get the next set of questions. Okay. And then we'll come back and forth through the 20. Anyways, Nina, and these are kind of intended to be rapid fire. You don't have to give them a lot of thought. But like Blue said, you'll find yourself, Okay. Nina, what is your favorite color?
Blue and purple.
Nina, I said, what is your favorite color? Not your favorite colors.
I don't have just one favorite.
Okay. I'll give it to you. What is your least favorite color?
Geez. Actually, I'm a very colorful person. I love all the colors, honestly. Like, I can't really think of any color that I don't like.
White. Because we get dirty. Like
when it comes down to clothing, yes, I don't like to wear white.
Okay, so white is your answer. Okay. Yes. Boyce, what is your favorite number?
7.
What is your least favorite number?
2.
All right. See, that's how it's supposed to go. That's why it's called a quick fire kind of thing.
You will not get those kind of answers.
Nina. Yes. I can sense what's going to happen. He's going to get the easy to answer ones, and you're going to get the more involved ones, but I hope I'm incorrect. What is your favorite season, time of year?
Fall.
And what is your least favorite?
Summer.
And you live in Texas, so I can only imagine. Yes. Yeah. All right, Boyce, and this can be from the past or current, what is your favorite TV show?
Ooh, Quantum Leap.
And what would be your least favorite TV show?
The new Quantum Leap.
That is so cheating.
I didn't like it at all. I see the first 5 episodes. He goes, nope, Scott Bakula, I don't like it. Nope, Scott, he's not in there.
Oh, you mean that? No.
Yeah.
You don't like it when he took over.
No, I like when Scott Bakula took over. Like he's the original for Quantum Leap when I was watching it.
I thought when it first came out there was another guy that did that.
No.
Am I
don't know.
incorrect?
Yeah. The Scott
Okay.
Bakula was the one, and the had the other guy. I forget the other guy's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't like the new one. We
No.
get it. Okay. Nina, what is your favorite movie?
Tony, seriously? Okay, you got Mel.
And what is your least favorite movie?
Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yeah, Eddie and the
I asked
Cruisers.
her, not you, Boyce.
Yes, Eddie and the Cruisers. You know why? Because this man, oh my God.
I love that movie. It's awesome.
And I can't help it whenever the song comes on, I'm like, do, 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 you know, like singing
Yeah.
along. And then I remember, I'm like, I dislike.
I'm so
Eddie and the
glad
Cruisers.
there's sandwiches because one is peanut butter and the other one's jelly. I mean, that's the way it's working here.
Yep.
You agree, Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Boyce, okay, you have a plate in front of you and you can have anything you want. What would your favorite dinner be?
Oh. Carne picada con papas, which is ground beef and potatoes.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to spell that.
It's ground beef and potatoes.
Just out of curiosity, could you repeat that one more time?
The English version or the Spanish version?
The Spanish version.
Carne picada con papas.
Carne.
Excuse me, ground beef
And potatoes.
I got it. All right, then on the flip side, what would be your least favorite meal on a plate?
I know that one. Pick me.
I know it's now not cow tongue because I've seen you guys make it. And
Oh,
eat
I love that.
so-
Oh God.
Pig sweet. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I would have thought.
Well,
it would have
menudo,
been, there
but-
you go.
But it's pig sweet that's in there. I can't dig the swine toes. Like I don't. No.
I love your description of things. It's wonderful. Thank you very much. Nina, what is your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit would be grapes.
And what would be your least favorite fruit? I can't talk.
The
Now,
ones you have to
when
buy.
I say least favorite in any of these questions, it doesn't mean that you hate it, but it won't be at the top of your list to grab it, kind of thing.
I would say probably watermelon because it's always a hit and miss whenever you want something really sweet. When you think of watermelon, you want something sweet, but then whenever you cut into it, it's like, eh.
Yeah, that could have done a little better. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Boyce, what is your favorite vegetable?
Mushroom. All sorts of
What
mushrooms.
Okay. What is your least favorite vegetable?
Onions.
Onion. Whoa.
If it's grilled, it's cool. If it's not
I'm
grilled,
calling foul on you, okay?
I can't deal with the raw onions. It has to be grilled.
So much of your heritage food is made with onions.
I know. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here in Texas.
That's good. Good answer. There's some of our people out there. What are you doing? I love it. Okay, Nina, you got the hard question of the night. What is your favorite kitchen tool? You only get one.
Spatula. I use it with everything. I use it as a spoon. I use it to serve. I use spatula. Yeah. Spank my children with it. Everything.
Oh yeah, multi-universal tool. I love it.
Most definitely.
What is your least favorite kitchen tool?
I would probably say a little small baby whisk, which Boyce has, and he loves using that same thing. It is so annoying.
And it's the one that she always comes about when she wants a whisk, and it's the only one she can find. I hate this thing.
Yep.
It's so tiny. It's like this big, and it doesn't do nothing. Like, why do we have this?
Okay,
Oh my
Boyce. And this could be a past question as well if it needs to be. Oh, Lisa says Boyce is going to lose his Hispanic card before the night's over. Just saying.
Yeah, he doesn't like.
And
hot
she's
sauce.
down in
I mean,
Texas
like,
too, so she knows.
Wow. He's gonna throw me out like
Well,
that.
you always say you don't like hot stuff a lot of the time.
I
so,
don't.
mean,
I can't deal with the spice.
secret.
It was one of the first things I found odd with Boyce because I know Boyce likes to eat and he is all about his Hispanic food, all about it. Okay. But he told me early on, if it's got heat, it ain't coming in my mouth at all because you don't like it. So
I can make the hot food though. I can cook
Right.
it like it's nobody's business.
right.
I just won't eat it.
You just don't eat it. Right. All right. What is or was your favorite board game?
Risk.
Yes. We should get together and play an over the phone game.
Oh, I love this.
What is your least favorite board game?
Monopoly.
That is a standard mantra on these questions.
You lose family members.
You might have gained some of your Hispanic card back. Okay. All right. So we move into a different phase. So we're done with the favorite, least favorite. Matching. Oh no, we're done for now. That is.
Oh,
Okay.
These
ones though, there will be. So if I ask you what's your favorite, ... I'm not going to come back behind it and say what's your least favorite. It'll be a different question. Okay. So I'm just going to you guys will alternately get a question one right after another. Okay. Nina, what is your favorite hobby?
Oh gosh, I have so many. Currently gardening.
Gardening. That is, the more of these we do, that seems to be a common hobby out there. Oh, I did want to tell you guys something too. I went back and I've looked because of kind of curiosity killing the cat here. You guys, since I've started this back in July, you guys are the 19th guest I've had with this style of question.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Very cool.
They're teenagers.
Yes. Okay, Boyce, what is your least favorite chore to do?
Oh. Washing clothes.
I was going to say, don't say all of them.
I was debating. You gotta pick one.
Nina, what is your favorite time of day?
Mornings. Currently mornings. I am not
Subject
a
to change?
person. I'm not a morning person, but since I've been working so much, I get up like almost 2 hours ahead of time, and it's just complete quiet. I can drink my coffee, just be alone with my thoughts, kind of hype myself up, to get this day started. So currently morning.
Get something started. Let's get.
See, mine would have been breakfast.
That's not a time of day, my friend. Okay.
All day.
You're funny. All right. What is your favorite day of the week?
Ooh.
Boyce.
Wednesday.
Why Wednesday?
Wednesday. Why that day?
It's called Hump Day.
Oh.
That's the only reason.
You
remember the commercials?
Yeah.
Yes.
Big old camel. Hump Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Linda Oki. Thanks for coming in. Okay, Blue. I keep talking. Have you had a question or anything you want to add or re-question or want to question somebody about their Hispanic card or anything like that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Si hablo español, so we're good.
Yes. Por favor.
I will probably pick their brains later about non-spicy Mexican food because I've got my own baby mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll come back to that later.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. Okay, Nina, who is your favorite male actor? Not you, Boyce. That doesn't count.
Who's the dude that plays Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Okay.
He's freaking hilarious. I just like the way he's just so. I don't know what is the word.
And this is just the way it worked out. Boyce, who's your favorite actress?
Oh,
that's the hard one.
He's like, oh.
Well, in the early 90s, it was Angelina Jolie.
I didn't say in the early 90s. Right now, who's your favorite actress?
I can't think of any. Oh, Meg Ryan.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I
love watching all of her stuff.
Nina, here's a hard question. What is your favorite saying?
Now.
Jump? How high?
Oh gosh. I don't know. Do I have a favorite saying? I don't think I have one.
Okay. Boyce, what is Nina's favorite saying or something you hear her say all the time? And don't say jump.
I'm scared.
People.
Can you do this?
Oh yeah. I always ask him, babe.
Okay.
Can you do this?
Can you do this for me? Can you help me?
Okay. On the other side of that, Boyce, what is your favorite song?
Oh gosh. I have the one I can listen to all the time. Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen.
Okay.
That one I can just
choice.
Yeah, good choice. I'm not gonna knock that one.
Look what Lazy Days says, honey, time to wash the clothes.
No.
I love that. Nina, what is your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Christmas?
Yes.
Yes. I had a glitch. I got sucky internet, so I didn't know if I heard it right or not. Okay, Boyce, are you a reader?
I can read.
Okay, that's not what I asked you. Good answer, but that's not what I asked you. Okay, here's your question. What book would you read if given the chance that you've not read yet? That's why I asked that question.
A book that I would read that I haven't read yet?
Yes.
Oof. I guess The Shining? Stephen King's book. I have not read it.
Ooh. You ever have nothing better to do for like 3 or 4 months? Read The Stand, the unabridged version.
Oh wow. No.
All right. Here we go back into, remember I said we're not done with it yet. We're back in the favorite, least favorite again. Nina, what was your favorite subject in high school or school?
English.
I wish that was my question. I would have said
And
English.
what was your least favorite?
Math.
The first question, because I don't remember if I said it correctly, it should have been, what was your favorite subject in school? English is your answer still? Okay, just making sure I didn't misread it. Sorry. Boyce, what is your favorite pizza topping?
Pepperonis.
All of them?
Yeah.
Except for the onion and the jalapenos.
Well, yeah. We already know the onion song. We've been down that road. Yes. What is your least favorite pizza topping? You gotta pick one.
Pineapple.
Not
That's
onion.
at least.
Tony.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza. It belongs on the side for dessert.
Pineapple belongs on my pizza. Thank you very much.
Pineapple deserves its own little tray by itself.
That's okay. I'll have your
So,
pizza. I'll have your
Yeah,
pizza.
I'll have your pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Nina. So the question got asked of him earlier on an empty plate. You could have whatever you want. But this time for you, what would your favorite breakfast be?
God, there's so many. My go-to thing is potato and egg.
Okay.
Papa con blanquios.
Oh, here we go again.
Subtitles, please.
Yeah, put a subtitle up for me next time, will you? What would your least favorite breakfast be then?
Least favorite. Man.
Boyce is looking at
I would think
Boyce
boiled
is looking
eggs.
at her like, I know what your answer is. Come on.
Boiled eggs. I'm gonna say boiled eggs.
eggs. Okay. So you don't do well with deviled eggs then?
No.
I love them.
Okay.
I mean, they're
So
good.
much-
I make them really
So much
good.
for our friendship, huh?
It's not that. It's just the gas. I had to make Boyce and my
You
dad.
eat beans, sister. Don't talk to me about gas, okay?
Get Beano because it's very gassy up in the house, and I don't want to sleep with that. In the air.
Hey, the struggles you have with him playing covered wagon with you is your problem, not ours. Okay.
No, I don't want to play that game. It's horrible.
See what Carly put.
What did she put?
But if we have
She's been-
subtitles, can you read them? We know Boyce can read, but can you, Tony?
Carly, what the heck is the problem? You've been on me since you've been on here. Wow. Boyce, who is or what? Nina, really?
Yes.
You're going to laugh at that much?
I'm sorry.
Really? Nina?
Who was laughing? I'm sorry.
Nina?
I apologize.
Boys, who is or was your favorite cartoon character?
Oh, the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes. Or, yeah.
We're tiny, we're loony, we're all a bit. Oh. I guess he would have been the parent in that.
Yeah, because there was Looney Tunes with Bugs Bunny, and then there's Tiny Toons with
Tiny Toons is what I was thinking. Yeah,
Babs and Buster Bunny.
I got my pages all confused.
Baby
Okay,
Looney Tunes.
do what?
They were baby Looney Tunes.
Baby Looney Tunes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're all
I remember
baby,
them.
we're loony, we are a little toony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wait, we're toony, we're all a little loony. There
He
you go.
was very sensitive as a little
Yeah.
one.
Yes, all of them were. Thank you very much. They're a bunch of snowflakes, the cartoons we watch now.
Yeah.
You stole my binky. Fuffer and fuckajash.
Oh,
Who was that other
Anyway.
one that's like always hugging the little furry animals? I'm gonna love you and squeeze you and
Hug you all over. And yeah. Wasn't that the sheepdog?
yeah. It was a sheepdog, but there's also on Tiny Toons there was a little girl with a little skull as a bow.
Oh,
Angelica.
okay.
That was her name.
Angelica, yes.
That girl, yeah.
But originally that came from the sheepdog with Wile E. Coyote
I'm
and
a pet
Roadrunner,
you,
wasn't
but I
it?
love you.
Love you.
Was it
Yeah,
the
that's
sheepdog
what I
or the
remember.
bubble?
That came from a movie.
What
that
movie?
actually came from a movie.
Really?
Do you know what movie?
Yeah, I actually watched it the other day by accident. I saw this old movie and it was on like MGM or something. And I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's from an actual movie.
And then Carly Jackson threw this and call you George. I love it.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a movie that's got what's his name?
I don't remember the name.
No, I don't remember the name and I don't remember the actor, but I know his name, and I know his face. I'm seeing his face. I just can't remember his name.
Okay, when you do recall it, if it's while we're still on, please let us know because I am curious now.
Okay.
Boyce, to follow up, who would your least favorite cartoon character have been or be?
Like any cartoon character, I think it'll be Daisy Duck from Disney.
Daisy Duck?
Yeah.
Why, pray tell, do you have issues with Daisy Duck?
She seems pretentious. Always wearing heels and pearls.
Oh my God.
And you don't have a problem with Minnie having two little half-foot shoes going wank.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
duck.
I just thought I'd ask. Okay.
John Malkovich.
Shouldn't have pearls.
John
John
Malkovich. There you go.
Yes.
From Sling
I
Blade?
forgot about that. What movie?
I'm looking now.
Is it
Okay.
Sling Blade?
Going through IMDb, okay?
IMDb will have it.
Or Mice of Men?
That was a good book. I read that book.
Yeah.
Of course, it was forced on me, but I read that book. Rena LaRue says we're hilarious. That's what Friday nights is all about, isn't it?
That's it.
We try to always have fun.
Yes.
All right, you're gonna have to excuse me for a minute. I gotta let my pups out.
No, this is no. We have a schedule. Don't say anything about taking a break partway through.
Nino, be here. Come on, dog.
Okay.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Nina Show.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Dun-dun-dun. Yeah. There you go. Watch how you do that tune because it almost sounded like the Newlywed Game. You don't want to play that.
Yeah, no. It's okay.
All right. So I'll ask you the question while he's out and about and she's looking up what she's looking for.
It's going to take a while. He's done a couple of things.
He's done a few things. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Nina, what is your favorite drink?
As of right now, it would be half lemonade and half sweet tea.
An Arnold Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
Non-alcoholic, I'm assuming.
Non-alcoholic, yes, most definitely.
Okay. What is your least favorite drink?
Anything diet.
Diet, zero, less sugar, any of it, right?
None of it.
Got it. Well, we're waiting on, Mr. I'm gonna take the dogs out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on to the next question for you then, okay?
Okay.
What sound do you enjoy the most?
What?
What sound do you enjoy the most?
I would say rain.
Okay. What sound annoys you the most?
Somebody chomping, like eating with their mouth open. That. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay, hold on just a second. Budget Preppers, thank you for coming in. Alaska Family Kitchen, give me 1/2 second and I will get that for you. And I didn't mean for everybody to hear that. Sorry if you did. Don't laugh at me. I'm going to cry. Okay. And
He just walked straight
okay, now that was a scary movie if I've ever seen one.
I found the movie.
Okay, hold on. Alaska Family Kitchen, the email for me is down below in the chat, so you can find it there. Go ahead. What is it?
It's Of Mice and Men.
Yes, he was right.
Where
He
John
called it.
Malkovich plays Lenny.
Yeah.
And that is actually something that he says in the film.
And he says it in the book too. That's why I recognized it.
And it's to do with the puppies.
Yep. I
Yeah.
forgot about that, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So we moved on. We passed you over. So now you got to play catch up. Okay.
Roger that.
Because your puppies were important. Okay.
I love it, my dogs.
I know. I'm just giving you
I
crap.
think the fact that they haven't left a puddle on his foot is more important at this point.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Lynn, many times, my friend, but you know what? Life is more important. God will never give me more than I can handle. And you know what? Sometimes things are not as bad as they sound.
No.
Hold on a second.
Okay,
what happened? What happened?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Sorry. Not sure what's going on there. Okay. What historically, Boyce, not personally, what is your favorite moment in time?
Ooh.
Lisa.
Well, I guess get a little religious. The Samson.
Okay. And then what would be your least favorite moment in time?
This decade.
I get that in so many ways. All right. So we move on to you for the next set because, we had to skip over you because you were taking too long. What is your favorite restaurant? Hi, Stephanie.
Oh, my God. What's it? Fridays. TGI Fridays.
Oh, okay. Friday. And then what would be your least favorite restaurant?
Taco Bell.
I knew you were going to say that. I just knew it. Hi, Cheryl Guest. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Cheryl.
Nina, what is your favorite age so far?
30, because I'm forever 30.
Nothing wrong with
Every
that.
birthday, I'm just 30.
That's it.
Hey, what is your least favorite age so far?
My least favorite age would probably be 13.
All right. Mr. Boyce, you get the controversial question of the evening.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
What is your favorite smell?
Oh.
Cucumbers. I love cucumbers.
And then the flip side of that, which makes this question controversial, what's your least favorite smell of all?
Baby diapers, used baby diapers.
Used baby diapers.
Yeah.
Can you be more specific? What about, you don't like just the cloth smelling diapers? What's wrong with them?
It's what's inside them that I don't like.
Oh, you're talking about the poop emoji.
Yes, the fecal matter. Yes.
Okay, there you go. That's direct. Thank you.
I don't know why they eat such good things and just terrible things come out of them. Like I just.
Yes. Shame on them, really. Shame on them.
Hi, Miss Stephanie.
All right. That was the end of those questions. Not to return for you anymore this evening. Okay. Except we have other questions for you. So don't think
Don't
you're
be too
getting
happy.
off that easy. Yeah. All right. Nina,
Yes.
if you could be a tree, what tree would you be and why?
I think I would be.
Hey, did I stump you?
Oh
You gotta be
gosh.
quick, babe. You gotta be quick.
Dad jokes. Gotta love them.
No.
Or do we need to branch off of this question?
Maybe a peach tree.
A peach tree.
Yeah, another dad joke. Come on now.
Oh, leave it alone, you lot.
I'm about
sorry.
ready to just jump up and leaf this place.
Oh my! You guys are terrible.
Like, what's a brush?
Okay, why a peach tree? Just to finish the question.
Because I have it in my head that when I pass away and I want to be cremated, I want my kids to lay my ashes somewhere where I can, where a tree will be on top of me in the dirt or sprinkle me around the dirt. And I really want a bench and a tree there. And then Boyce gave me the idea of some sort of fruit tree. That way they can come and sit and talk to me, and I can also feed them because
Mom does.
Because they could pick your brain then.
That too. That too.
Trying to help you out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And get them pits.
Jeez, you guys are so bad. Dad jokes forever.
Okay, Boyce, it's your turn. So Nina, get ready. You can hit him back with it now, okay? Boyce, if you could be a hot beverage, which would you be and why?
A hot toddy.
A
caramel macchiato.
A what? Caramel macchiato?
Yeah.
Why?
She likes drinking those all the time.
No, my drink is.
I said you. This isn't about her.
So I'm still helping. Before all this new stuff came out, you had me get your caramel macchiatos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you notice how he wormed that back into taking care of the wife?
You
notice how he did that?
Butter me up
I like that.
Somebody's got to cook breakfast tomorrow.
Wow.
Nina, if you could be any animal, what animal would it be and why?
Oh, why can't that be my question?
I would say an eagle.
Okay.
Why? Why an eagle?
Why?
Why?
Because
fly like an eagle.
Exactly.
To the sea.
You want to know a fun fact about an eagle?
What's that?
At 35 years old, they have a potential of dying because they break their own beak off.
Yes.
Wow.
Because it gets too long, so they have to break their own beak off. And I think for 2-3 weeks, or no, 2-3 months.
It's a long period of time. Yeah.
Oh, how sad! I didn't know that.
So you still want to be an eagle?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm forever 30.
Because I'm forever 30.
Oh yeah, she'll never get to 35. So that see, you are Mr. Suck Up tonight. I love this. I like Carly. Carly says Boyce is bougie, LOL.
Yeah, you should see him with his little pinky up drinking his caramel macchiato. Did you see Lisa's comment about your peach tree, though? That would bring a new meeting to Rooted in Texas, Nina. Sure would. Think about that.
That was Jesse.
Oh, it is Jesse. I was thinking it was Lisa. Sorry. Thank you. See, that's why I have you here, because you're good about those things. Thank you. All right. Okay. Here we go. You ready for your question, Boyce?
Yes.
If you could be an insect, any insect, what insect would that be and why?
Oh my
A
god.
cockroach.
Ooh, why?
Cockroach.
Yes.
Why would you want to be a cockroach of all things?
You ever stepped on one and it still ran away?
They're
Yeah.
indestructible.
Yeah.
They last as long as Twinkie filling does.
I'm telling
That's
you.
gross.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That is so gross.
I
Long
remember years ago they used to say that the only thing to survive a nuclear bomb would be a cockroach and a
And
Twinkie.
Twinkie. Yep.
That's crazy.
And then Twinkie went out of business.
And then, well, they didn't go out of business, but they don't taste the same as they used to.
No.
All right. Nina,
Mhm.
would your badge of honor have a lion, a tiger, an eagle, or an elephant on it?
Eagle?
Okay. Boyce, would your badge of success have the color blue, silver, gold, or green?
Ooh, silver.
Silver?
Yes.
Okay. Nina, would your badge of bravery have a knife, a sword, a crossbow, or a pair of fists?
Baby fist.
All right. If I'm going to take you down, it's going to be with my own.
That's right.
Boyce, would your badge of compassion have a symbol of love, empathy, care, or kindness?
Mm.
Ooh, now we're getting
Kindness.
to the heart of the problem.
Dun dun dun.
Explain your.
I get after my wife and my kids says, like, babe, you have to be nice. I'm never nice. I am not a nice person. I'm a kind
You've
person.
always been nice to me.
I'm a kind person because you showed me kindness and I show kindness in return. I'm never nice just because, oh, you seem like a good person. I'll be nice to you. No, I am kind. You show me disrespect, I'll show you disrespect.
You going down with the onions.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
I can see onions are little sensitive.
Oh.
That is so funny. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You've made it through, except you have 9 more questions.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Each of these 9 scripted questions have to do with homestead.
All right.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm going to leave it open. You guys can answer together. You can answer individually, however you want to do it. Hello, Tanya Shepard. Thank you for coming in. Ting. It's my sister. What is your definition of a homesteader?
Well, for me, that defines as somebody that's trying to kind of live off the land as much as they can or as little as they can. Largely, little steps, living off the land. Starting with the little vegetable garden, that's a homestead.
Mm-hmm.
And then moving off to something bigger, which I'm scared to do, like animals.
Right.
Because if you have animals, you can't really take no vacations. You can't do anything. You got to, it's like they're worse than children.
Yep.
But yeah.
Responsibility changes at that point, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you want it to be successful. That's part of the game plan, you know?
Yep.
All right.
You do reap what you sow.
Yes, I agree with that. What is the biggest challenge you guys have had with homesteading?
Time.
Yeah. Time and energy.
All right. What is the most rewarding thing about homesteading?
Watching a little seed that you plant grow into a nice lush plant that provides you vegetables or fruit. Like for me, I'm always amazed with tomatoes. Like we have like a branch broke off of one of our tomato plants. This is before I even started knowing anything about tomato plants. Took it back into the dirt. It goes like, let's see what happens. and a couple of weeks later, it started growing again. And man,
What it does.
it was the coolest thing ever.
I love the answer I heard the other day or last week, which was taking something, being able to actually create an entire meal out of everything that came off of your land.
Oh yeah,
That's
You
the
know.
goal. That's the goal.
And that is the goal. Yeah. Right. All right. What fruit or vegetable would you love to grow that you've not done so far?
pomegranate.
Yeah.
That's for me. I love pomegranate.
Mine would be an avocado. Mm-hmm.
It's not for lack of
That's a
trying.
sensible
Yeah.
one because those things are expensive.
Yeah, no.
Yes, they are.
Very expensive.
I happen to know a friend who happens to live in California who happens to grow both those items. You might want to have a chit chat with her.
All right.
We need
Big Valley Living.
to. Ooh.
Really?
She has a huge pomegranate tree. Huge.
All right.
So it's just something to throw your way. I mean,
Yeah. Heck yeah. The more
Yep.
information we get, the better.
Yeah, most
Yep.
definitely.
what animal would you like to raise the most if given the chance? Money wasn't an obstacle or space or anything. What would you like to grow?
Baby cows.
Just baby cows. Once they get 6 months, then you want them gone.
No, like the little mini cows. What are they called?
Miniatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine would probably be a kuni pig.
All right. What is one thing you want to accomplish on your homestead that you've not done this far, aside from what you've already said?
I want to learn how to properly dismember an animal. I guess dismember is a harsh word. Like
Dispatch.
there you
Process.
go. Dress.
Dress. Yes.
It just sounds violent the way I say it.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know about that. It depends on what side of the world you're on and whether you cook and eat onions or not.
I cook with
still
it.
on the onion.
I cook with them. I
I
just
know.
pull them aside.
I know.
Still go like this and pick them off.
What is one thing you have done homesteading that you regret doing?
Oh.
What I regret not doing is getting chickens. Okay, let's just be straight up right there. I'm still begging him to get me chickens. I have so many people offering to send me eggs so I can hatch them myself.
Uh-huh.
I had people actually hatch chicks and offer to bring them over. Nothing. I mean, people are offering these things to me, and I'm like, it's free. We even had somebody offer a turkey.
Oh yeah.
What is a boy turkey
Oh,
called
really?
again?
A
The
gobbler?
Toms?
Tom. Yes.
Yeah.
He's full grown. He's a big boy and everything, and I just have too many and nothing.
Never could get there. Huh?
My defense, I tell her who's going to take care of the said animals.
Well, if we end up having them this coming new year, then it'll be you, of course, because I'm going to be in Tennessee.
There you go. But that also, I mean, that really does, I mean, it really puts out there the conversation to be had, because if you're going to start doing that, or you are doing that currently, you need to figure out who's going to take care of what and who can do that. If it,
Yep.
So all humor aside, I get it, but I also get it. So,
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Annette. Thank you for joining us all the way from Australia.
What? 38 degrees
Celsius.
Celsius?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That's
a
hot.
tad warm over there at the minute.
Yeah.
Port Campbell, Kentucky / Clarksville, Tennessee.
There you go. What else? This is the last scripted question I have for you. What else, or what do you love about the community in which you feel you are a part of? And I'm referring to YouTube community when I say that. Sorry.
Oh, the sheer passion everybody has for what they're doing, and the knowledge everybody has from the stuff they've
And
done.
they're so easy to just share that
Yes,
with you.
that is
Like-
that is the blessing upon everything. It's just nice.
And the gifting too. Like I said, there's so many people that offered to give me chickens, chicks,
Yeah.
turkeys, eggs to hatch. I mean, it's beautiful community. You know, anything to help anybody.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I love about it.
Did you see this there, Boyce?
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
And Nanny Tam says she lives 12 miles from Fort Campbell.
Oh,
I was there. I
wow.
was there for we were there for 8 years in 06 through 13.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Now that the script and questions are done, you've made it through. You have a rite of passage now. Just remember you're number 19. Just remember.
Number 9.
Is there anything about your channel that we've not discussed thus far that you would like to state?
Not really. We love being together. We love making each other laugh. We love having a good time.
And I'm pretty sure, like everyone else here in the YouTube community here, we all started off just to do it just for our own sake, just to do it, just to have a video. What is that called?
Like a video
Vlog of everything.
You know,
And
to show our kids, our grandkids, you know, type of thing.
Memorialize it so it was usable in the future. Yeah. So
yeah.
So that's how we started, and it grew, which I'm very happy that people were very kind enough to join and subscribe and be with us.
You guys are great to watch. Some of your videos, I have been hysterically laughing by the end of them, and I love them.
I have a lot of sense of humor. I am a very funny person, just to hide all the pain.
And I think your wife knows how to poke.
Oh God, yes, she does. Oh yes.
I made that my profession.
No. Oh, I love it. That's funny.
We've been together since we were 17 years old. So we've been together for a good minute. So yeah.
Oh, Jesse's throwing you under the bus,
wow.
Buddy. Dude.
We better not make
with raw onions like Frito.
Frito pie is so good.
Oh God.
He loves his Hispanic card. Wow.
I eat onions if it's grilled. I don't like them raw.
You need an earthquake burger.
What's an earthquake burger?
It's about that big, smothered in grilled onions and grilled mushrooms.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That does sound delicious.
What's on a Friday night? Well, of course, it's Kettle Kitchen. Why not? Hello. Thanks for joining us, friend.
Wow. So what does Boyce have to do in order to get his card back?
I guess get a bowl of raw onions probably would win it back.
No.
I was going to say something else.
Who puts grilled onions on a hot dog?
Boyce does. This guy does.
Well, I'm onions on a hot dog. That doesn't compute for me, I have to admit.
What?
I don't understand why you wouldn't put grilled onions on a hot dog.
It tastes a whole lot better.
Put raw onions on a hot dog.
Raw.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
That's what I'm saying, right?
See, now you. Hey, Boyce, are you happy you caused an argument? It's all your fault now. Miss Suburban Hillbilly, we will be on Friday nights moving forward. That is why it's on tonight, because I moved from Homestead Hangout to Friday nights back to where I was an hour earlier. Hope to give everybody a chance to join on. So there you go.
Yeah, we do it.
You do what?
We put fried onions on hot dogs.
Fried onions.
Yeah, I'm
can
not
do
saying
fried
I
onions.
wouldn't do that. That actually does sound good, but
Yeah.
I like the crunch of the relish and the raw onion when I bite into a hot dog. That's
Oh
what
no,
I like.
you use two types of onions. You've got the sweated off onions, right? Done on the hot plate, and then you've got the fried onions, which
With the
are the
crisp.
crispy bit. But this
There you
raw
go.
onion business, no, stop it.
Oh, here you go. Here you go, Boyce.
Watch your wonders while eating pineapples on pizza. I'll eat pineapples and pizza separately, right next to each other, but I can't do it together.
Wow.
I can't.
Wow, Jesse's just plowing it on you.
Yes. So okay, so you've made it through this, and usually at this point, what we do is we will go through in the previous interview, and I will do a giveaway based on the questions before. But I'm not doing that tonight. We're going to start that off on Friday night, next Friday. So it'll be based on your guys' answers to your questions tonight. Okay.
How is the point system on that?
Say that again.
The point system for that?
No point system. You just got to
no
know
point
the answer to the question, and you two can't answer because you answered the questions.
Ding ding.
So, but we're hanging around for a few extra minutes
All right.
because we wanted to have a little conversation with everybody and see what everybody has to say. Am I correct, Miss Blue?
I guess.
Oh, you
so.
slept, so you don't remember what we were
I
going to
have
talk
no
about.
clue. I slept. That's complete mind reset.
Okay, so this last week I had to put out, which I know you guys put your video out for Noodle November, but I had to do one for the Ultimate Christmas Cookie collab. Okay, went through the whole thing. I'm sorry, Nanny Tam, but that is for tonight. If you did the homework, you'll have your answers. Anyways, I had to go through, and what was supposed to have been a 2 to 3 hour edit ended up being in a 13-hour process because I had Filmora held off on uploading version 13 because of the way that the payment system for it is now. I had previously purchased it as a lifetime purchase. They decided somewhere along the line to take away that and start charging a monthly. So they didn't grandfather everybody in on that. I had my own issues with it, so I held off as long as I could. But I couldn't go in and do what I needed to do for that video. And so I had to download 13 in order for it to work. Went through, got it all set up. Then when I go into not publish it, but export it. That's the word I'm looking for. I have to pay $29.95 a month in order to have the watermark removed off the video.
What the?
I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So it gave me the option of reverting back to 11 version because you didn't have to do that then. So, of course, I reverted back to the 11 version. When I went down to download my video from the 11 version, my video was no longer available because it was made on 13. 11 doesn't recognize 13. And I had to redo the whole entire thing.
Oh, man.
Okay. So I went into Canva, irritated. That's the nice version of the words I was at the moment. Irritated. And Blue knows because I ran it and raved to her. She heard the whole thing. So
it's a way to wake up in the morning. That's all I can say.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm screaming at her because I'm so mad at that point. Okay. And I'm sorry. Yes, it does suck to be me, Jesse. I get that. Anyways, moving forward, there is a benefit to it. And Blue, please remind me at the end not to forget to tell what the benefit to the whole thing was. But at the moment, I went through, redid it. That took another 3 hours. So now I think by this point, I'm 9 hours into the whole process of all of that I just explained. Finally got it all put back together. Got it all done and loaded. Found music that was, copyright free. Did everything. Everything was hunky-dory. And I went and I started to upload, your upload process on YouTube because it's all ready to go. I got through the description box while it's I want to say processing. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's processing, but it had to do the HD processing. Well, when it switched over to the HD processing, all of a sudden I see red flags come up, and I'm like, what's going on now? I go and look. The music was all copyrighted material. I was already being dinged before I even finished uploading the video.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was mad because I used the pro version of Canva. Everything I use on there is free to me to use through licensing. Okay.
My God.
Yeah.
I had to go back, take all that out, re-go through everything else. Not re-go through. I had to remove all of the audio off there, put new audio up there, got it going. It took it, but I'm here to tell everybody, even though that took 13 and a half hours, I finally got it up. It finally went out. I got up the next day, or I think it was the next day. I have a copyright claim that I had to go through still. So I disputed it. I argued to the hilt the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the whole question. But I want to, and this is what I asked Blue to remind me of. Okay. The benefit of having to do that, even though I was irritated, I got to learn the Canva process a lot better. So I think I'm okay with using Canva, not needing Filmora anymore moving forward. Now, somewhere down the road, if I want to change that, that's a choice I'll make somewhere down the road. But for right now, it will suffice what I need to do and what I have to do. And so might be some new things coming out from me because I'm using that versus the other one. So we'll see. There is a benefit, I guess. Okay. Here's the question. Here's the point of conversation. It seems like it becomes a continuing struggle. And I know almost all of us that are content creators at one point have had this conversation with somebody else. Why is it that I purchase a subscription to use something, whether it's audio, whether it's graphics, whether it's a photo, whether it's a stock video, you put it out there and YouTube insatiably will copyright you. Okay. Even using their own stuff they provide, you get copyright claims. It becomes irritating because all you're doing is what you think you should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, even using their products, YouTube Studio, and you still get dinged for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you got to go through the hoops, or you got to go dispute it, or you got to go do this or whatever. As content creators, we shouldn't have to be doing that.
Mm.
So that's the conversation for a few minutes we were wanting to have is what's everybody's take on it? What programs does everybody use? Do you run into the same problems?
To me, I think that really goes back to, because I work for GE, and every time we switch IT personnel or we switch leaders, they change it to whatever they feel is easiest for them at the time. And I think that's what happens with YouTube a lot. They get different programmers and they don't update everything. Somebody doesn't do their job correctly or falls through the cracks because they get one person doing 15 other people's jobs.
Right.
But for the whole licensing thing, it is weird. It is a very weird thing.
Right.
Which one do we use? What program do we use? We used to use
we use Power Director.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been using their music, and so far we haven't had any issues with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do know there's a lot of channels that prefer not to use music at all, just for the simple fact that if perhaps you stop using their program, it might be, subject to a flagging or something.
Right.
And that's why I don't understand either. So if you buy the program, you have it for a while, you do a video with their music, and then you don't have their program no more. You stop paying for it. Does that old video?
It should be grandfathered in.
It should be grandfathered because at the time you used it, you had it purchased. So you should be grandfathered into that. Now that doesn't mean it isn't going to happen, because I see actually where that can go and become a problem. Good night, Rena. Thank you. Get better. The other thing that you run into, though, is that I think it's really a decisionary thing. So remember, I told you once I finally got the music changed over, used not copyrighted material, yada, 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 put it up, and then I got hit with it again. when I went back in, and I still disputed it, and it didn't matter, but it was because it's the point to me. That's why I disputed it. Okay. The secondary part to that, though, is when I went and looked, yes, it says you have a copyright claim, tells you who it is and what territory is blocked from doing it. Okay. It's Russia. I have no subscribers in Russia. I have nobody watching me from Russia. So in the end of it, am I really that worried about it? No. It's the point behind it, though.
Yeah.
When you purchase, like with Canva, when you purchase Pro, you're purchasing the right for use of their materials. If it shouldn't be on there, then pull that music off of there. Pull that picture off of there. Pull the font or the graphic off of there.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it, So
I've got to the stage with it now where, because I pay for Epidemic Sound, I do pay for Filmora, and I do pay for Canva. But Canva I use more for my thumbnails and things.
Right.
But every time I get dinged, I will dispute it, absolutely dispute it, because 9 times out of 10, they either get the song title wrong or they get the artist wrong.
Which we discussed usually is because it's an AI program going through and
it's an AI bot program going through it. The other thing is that any music that's available through those programs are supposed to be copyright free anyway.
Yes.
And if YouTube still doesn't, remove the red flag, I will then go to the program where I bought that from, or I have the license, or I used it from, and I will report it
right
to them and say, this is getting dinged.
Right.
Because it's not okay, because if you're paying that sort of money, I mean, like, I probably pay £50 a month for all 3 of those. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money,
Right.
So I don't expect to get red flagged, and I've been red flagged on YouTube's own music. And I've said to them, excuse me, but you've put this out there to be available to people. How dare you?
Right.
How dare you?
And I agree with what Jesse said. Bottom line, always disputed, because they're going to have to justify the reasoning.
Got 7 or 8 different types of music on there.
True.
It becomes a hassle, because it is almost easier to remove all of the music and then just do something else, but also those things shouldn't get dinged. Right.
Now part of my issue with that is that, not issue, let me restate this. Part of the information going along with that, I know that me and Blue know, I'm not sure about Nina and Boyce. We know a couple of channels that have just stopped putting music in altogether for that reason. They don't want to get dinged. But more and more, I'm hearing people say, I use stock video, or I use stock photos, or I use stock graphics, and they're getting dinged for those because they're listed as copyrighted material owned by X, Y, and Z, and you're not X, Y, and Z, so it wants to ding you for not having the copyright protection on it. And it's like, I just want people to be aware of it, and I think what Jesse said is really the bottom line. Yes, I mean, let's go back to Remember the Music, when I'd have 50 songs on that one live. That would be a pain, but I did it because I ended up with 11 or 13. Well, 11, 13 out of 50 was not a big deal to me. It just took me days to go through it was the problem,
Yeah.
But disputing it when you have the right to it for something you're doing, which is legitimate, you should be disputing it, because you shouldn't be getting dinged for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my latest video, I used 2 pieces of music off the same artist, the same album. They both got flagged. One of them, they refused to remove the flag on, even though they got the artist wrong.
And that's on them.
And that's on them. But I still reported it, because it was like, excuse me, but this is what's happening. You guys need to know it. What I have noticed is that piece of music has been removed.
Oh.
It's been removed. So if you do report them as being dinged, they are getting removed from these programs, or sites and stuff. So it is worth doing and it is worth talking to. But the thing is, those as well, these artists that are allowing their music to be copyright free, and there are a lot of artists out there that do a lot of copyright free stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
If they don't want it to be copyright free, don't allow these programs to use them.
Yep.
Simple.
Yep.
But they have to, go to them and say, you can use our music.
Good night, Suburban Hillbilly. Thank you for coming in.
If they've already given permission for that, what's the problem?
Right.
That's the issue that I have, is like they have to physically go and upload their music to that program. They can't just leave it and get somebody else to do it. It has to be physically done. They have to give their permissions, and they give their permissions by uploading that music. If it's getting dinged, then that means that something is wrong somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Where do you go from here? That's the concern. And I think, I really wish they'd get their acts together and make it as easy as possible. It's a business and a company. I get that, but you're also putting an image out there that, it's not trusting that you can even use their own information without getting dinged, and you shouldn't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So.
And when it comes to YouTube's own music store that they've got of copyright-free music, that's a double hit. You know what I mean? Because it's like, hang on a second, your bot should know that this music is
yours.
available.
Yeah.
So why are we getting flagged for it?
Yep. Hello, Laurie. I put it out there. Sorry. I don't know why you're not getting the notifications, but double check everything to make sure.
I guess at the end of the day, you just got to make the decision whether or not you want to put that music and take that chance or not.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, the little bit of extra stuff that you do to your videos, it makes a world of difference. It shows that you care about your content, you care about what you're putting out there, and you enjoy what you're doing. And it is frustrating. It seems like YouTube's just making it harder and harder for people to actually enjoy doing what, putting content out there.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my videos at the moment, especially my cooking ones, I'm doing as silent ones. So you've got the ASMR of the food cooking, but you've got quite music in the background, because a lot of the time at the moment when I'm making these videos, I might not be well enough and I might be making noises in the background, or my face might be showing just how unwell I actually am. And I don't want people to see that, because they don't need to. Focus shouldn't have to be on me. It's on what I'm doing. So I'm trying to make the focus on what I'm doing and not on me. So, and there's hundreds and thousands of channels out there that do that.
Right.
There really, really are. So, and if they're not getting dinged, why am I?
Yeah.
But, is what it is. I suppose it's just finding those pieces that don't get done, and then you just got to reuse them.
Yeah.
Lori, so we moved to Friday nights. Kettle Kitchen's back on Friday nights. I've moved away from Thursday night Homestead Hangout, and this is where we're at, 8 p.m. Fridays, Pacific Standard Time. Well, Pacific Daylight Time now. I got to remember that. Don't even get me started on that. You're funny. All right. Anything else?
No. It's getting close to my Mimi's time, so I'm good.
So, actually, I did want to ask you about making, food that is, how do I put this without sounding really weird? Okay, so the food that you eat that is culturally significant to you, but you don't like having it spicy, do you just not put in the chili?
No, I still put the chili. We just don't put a lot.
Okay.
I'm slowly trying
Yeah.
to integrate spicier foods, but as soon as he puts it in his mouth, he's like, "Oh, you put too
So,
much."
so to keep it authentic, what he's doing is he puts a drop of Tabasco sauce instead of 2 tablespoons. That's what he's doing,
Pretty much.
Or chili powder.
right?
Yeah.
Or I know it's not Tabasco sauce, but I'm
See,
just giving
Tanny's
it as
was
an example.
bad enough that, you know, if I put more than 1 shake of white pepper in, say, egg mayo that I've made for his sandwiches for the week. So we're talking about 8 to 12, like 10, 12 eggs worth, right? So it's a lot.
Right.
He can't eat it.
How? That's a
Hello.
big patch.
Yeah.
9
Yeah,
Acre Family
He
Farms. Thanks for
cannot
coming
eat
in.
it.
Wow.
Yeah,
No.
he can't.
But he wants to
can't.
try new things. So I have to be very careful of what I offer him, you know,
Right.
and try and make it so that it's
Now,
he'll still eat.
for me personally, I was very picky when we were dating. I was very picky. When I ate hot dogs, I didn't eat chili or cheese. Oh, just a weenie in the bun. That's how I ate it, and I still
Right.
love it that way.
Mhm.
Hamburgers were the same way. It was just a patty.
When you guys
and-
started dating, were you riding dinosaurs then, or had you advanced to the pterodactyls?
Oh, rude.
I had the Stegosaurus. That's what I had.
Stegosaurus. That was the awesome model that year.
So yeah, and my mom used to cook, and I don't remember ever any of the foods she made was spicy or anything like that for me, you know, for that I can remember. But it just
Right.
spice never caught my fancy.
See, this is something that I'm wondering as well, right? So I've traveled a lot, and I've traveled to, you know, a lot of Southeast Asia and stuff and places like that. And I've actually found that their food is not as hot as it is in restaurants
Yeah.
here in the UK. Do you think that a lot of what we get here is a lot hotter than you would naturally get it at home because, you know, boys and beer food and things?
It could very well be, but even when I go to Mexican restaurants here and I order food and I never tell no spice or nothing. I just order what is ever there, and it doesn't affect me. But when Nina cooks, she does like to make it spicy. She likes to feel the burn.
So is it kind of like it just?
Fault.
It's kind of like, it sounds like to me, if you're going to a restaurant or something like that, and I'm looking at the Chinese restaurant and I see the red pepper on the side, I'm staying away from those. But if there's already spice that isn't registered under that, I'm going to go ahead and eat it. I mean, is that basically what you're saying? Is that's what you do? You'll stay away from what you know is hot, but if it's just normal hot.
Yeah, I can eat spicy food. I know I can. I can, you know, I've eaten a lot of peppers before just because people dared me to and everything else. And it doesn't affect me. It just does not taste.
It's not pleasant.
It's not pleasant for me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it.
Got a sensitive palate.
Yeah. I ate a
Did
lot
that
of
answer the question?
It's interesting. Yeah, no, I was just, it does.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think
All right.
Mexican restaurants also don't they don't put a whole lot of spice because there are other cultures that don't prefer
spice,
the crazy spice. And they can bring me a little bowl of salsa and I'm like getting it by the spoonful because it's not hot enough. It's not hot enough for me. So,
but I think part of that really goes down to, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys would know this far better than I would. Okay. If Nina's cooking a dinner at home, she's including that additional spicing in what she's cooking. At a restaurant, it's bland and the salsa is for you to spice it if you want to.
Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And like I said before, I can make spicy food. I can cook. I can make chiles. I can I don't taste it. I give
Right.
it to Nina. Does it taste okay for you? And a lot of times it's too hot for her.
Yeah. Sometimes it goes a little
Wow.
overboard. Yeah, he will.
You know.
Like he'll put one too many serranos or one too many somethings, and it's like, we need to down this a little bit.
Yeah.
That cracks me up, actually. The one
Yeah,
that
it's
doesn't
weird.
like the
It's
heat
weird.
cooks the hottest.
Yeah, it's weird.
And there's a weird like myth that what is it that the angrier you are,
Yeah.
or the more angrier you are, the salsa will become hotter, is the myth
Yeah.
that's out there. I don't know if it's only Hispanic culture or
Well, wait a
what.
second. He said he's not nice. He's kind.
Yes.
That's true.
So
See,
But he's always
I
nice
could
to me.
probably relate to that with him because he's a very angry small man.
anyways, I'm done picking on people. Thank you to everybody.
Who's
Thank you to
Dale?
everybody. I said hi already.
Okay. I didn't hear you.
You were too busy talking about your hot sauce.
Okay.
Thank you to everybody in chat that came in, everybody that modded. We always appreciate it. And thank you to you guys for coming in. We appreciate it. Remember your number 19.
19.
19.
19. Yep. As always, be safe. Think ahead. Meal prep with these and preserve, guys. And we'll see you next time. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.